ease the rain, but it's also going to make for a very wet track tonight here at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, California. Today, boy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises.
I didn't thought you was going to say something. I thought you was going to say something.
Set to do battle here, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the San Francisco 49ers. The first quarter of the season already in the rearview mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. Just a little too lackadaisical, Charles, and they didn't get up and snap the ball in time. Delay of game.
Yeah, and I'm not sure if he understood where the clock was located. In different stadiums, it's in different places. You have to check that in pregame and make sure you're aware so you don't run into penalties like these.
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. A Pro Bowler for the first time in 2022. Here's Tony Pollard. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
They go back to Pollard on 2nd down. Has some space here. Now he's going to get this all the way down.
Yeah, I'm just going to run the ball the first half to make up on the time so I can get over there and play with y'all. I was going to be running the ball.
Yeah, these aren't bare bones runs now. I mean, they're getting substantial yardage, the kind of yards you're looking for, right? Let's go ahead and use a cliche. Stay ahead of the change, right? 5 or more yards each time. That's what you're looking for in setting a tone and getting your offensive line going.
Good sign on the opening drive. From the 28, it's 2nd and 5. To throw is Prescott. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. The secondary, Charles, much maligned during the week. They didn't have their best game in the loss last week, but a nice play there.
Yeah, and I just know what they went through last week. I mean, ever since that time, the pride was hurt. They kept getting reminded of it in the local media, had to watch it on tape, and, you know, the coaches just got after them. They came in ready to play.
And he will have a Cowboys first.
Clutch kids, let's go! Good catch, boy. The point guard to be there in a little bit. I'm trying to get done. The point guard to be there in a second.
They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. Give him 5 on the carry.
What overalls is Jaylen Brown?
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Here's Prescott. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. He's trying to protect his quarterback's blind side. Got nabbed for the hold.
You have one job over there. Make sure that man does not get hit. So if you have to hold occasionally, do so, because they don't catch all of them. This time they did.
Lamb will go in motion. Now Prescott. And his throw here is incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
This now play number 9 on the opening drive, but it's 3rd and long. Throwing. Prescott. Open man, right side, it's Lamb. And he is not going to get to the marker as they stop him short at the 14. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on fourth. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Over the middle, hauled in by Lamb. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. They'll run with Pollard, and they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3.
Here's where we need to see some tenacity from this defense because they've been pushed right down the field on this opening drive. They've got to find some way to push back. And
Hey, Wobie, how long you been playing 2K?
And the ball smacked down on the 5-yard line. Here's
So how you not know Anthony Davis can shoot? This is 2K we talking about. Everybody go to the 2K.
Because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal will feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this...
And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Tony Pollard, his 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. Well, first quarter, maybe too early to talk about statement drives, Charles, but that sure seemed like a statement drive right there.
Well, if we're going to talk about statement drives, I think what they're saying is we're going to establish the run. They gave it to him early and often on this drive, and he wound up taking it into the end zone.
The kick team out there.
Hey, Cap, that drive took 5 minutes and 19 seconds for me to score a touchdown. Yeah, pretty much. It's only 1:38 left in the first quarter. Play what? I mean, I do, but I haven't played in a while, no. But I do. Yeah, I mean, I do. Oh, dang, you go there. I don't play it that much. Not like that, no. I only play like a couple times, like when my buddies play, but we normally play mud or regular head-to-head.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to second and
or franchise, actually, I'm sorry.
They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Third down. Here's McCaffrey.
Let's go. There you go. Yeah. You got to punt that, buddy. You got to punt that ball.
Defensively, they already have the touchdown. Now they get the stop.
Just like they drew it up on the chalkboard.
Oh, my God. He don't got to punt.
Right, am I out of touch a little bit?
It's all right.
All right, grease board, heck, computer, exactly what you want, though. Score on your first drive, stop them on the first drive defensively.
On fourth down, here's Purdy. Oh, his first throw of the game, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And he'll take this back down inside the 20. It's almost like you can see the look of frustration on his face. 4 interceptions last week. We talked about it all week. What did he do wrong? And another one here in the first half.
And you can understand the frustration. You actually feel his pain a little bit. But the worst thing he can do is what you're seeing right now. Showing the other team that he's frustrated. All they're going to do is double their efforts to make him even more frustrated. He's got to gather himself, compose himself, and keep fighting.
He talked a lot about erasing that loss last week, getting back in the win column. We'll see how he responds. Here's 2nd and 7. Now Prescott. Got an open man. It's Schwartz. Calling a gain of 3 on the play. And that's going to bring up a 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Third and short yardage. Prescott. On the out route, it's Lamb with a grab. And the Cowboys are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. Third and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
Pollard will take this into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. So his strong first half continues as he finds the end zone here for the second time.
And definitely good blocking at the point of attack. And you just have to love watching the way he can create space down near the goal line. And he's able to take it into the end zone.
Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Now we'll pause here for an injury, and it's Deebo Samuel. He's the man in question right now who will need some attention. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back?
Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And he takes this.
Oh, we cooking now, Cap. We cooking now, Cap. 21-0. Yeah. Yeah, he ain't gonna have no excuse to get no fair sale for it. I hope my internet bet not cut out. It's over. This is just, he's a body.
Still in the first half. And all that celebrating that you see and hear from those defenders is not just because they scored a touchdown on a pick six. It's because they're pitching a shutout. Every defender's dream.
A good hold in these wet conditions. The point.
Oh, he just lost his best receiver to an ACL tear. Oh, sprain, never mind. Damn.
So they'll get another shot on offense.
He said, I got my points. The Skull said it was this.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Thank you, man. That was good as fuck. Can I have a Sprite back? I think there's only one left.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but
Just carry.
you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah,
Man, that's tough. I hate when I have a thing for it.
Possession. I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history ever come back from
Hey, what you fussing for? Stop acting like that. You know better.
Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why they've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
He's going to rifle one deep left side.
Quit playing with my defense, boy.
For the third time thus far. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And they will finally stop him as he's...
No, you don't need none.
Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him, let him move through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
57 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. Here's a 2nd and 3 now from the 33. Prescott off play action. They'll roll him out right. And his throw is incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage.
Everything
What happens now with these quarterbacks who can move?
away from
Defenses want
the.
to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the pass.
Finally made a way. Finally made a way. Finally made a way.
Job here to pick up yardage.
Prescott on first down. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And the Cowboys are looking at first and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a first and goal.
Now here's Pollard. He's into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Tony Pollard on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Cowboys continue to pull away here in this first half. No problem there on the extra point. And that makes the score 28-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness, maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature, to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Jay, get out. Yeah, I'm in the second quarter.
McCaffrey running up the middle. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second
I know, I was like, this motherfucker gonna be at. Yeah.
Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. As he's got this down inside the 40 to the 39.
Yeah.
Now you've got to hustle.
I wish. I told this dude he could quit when he's ready, so we'll see if he just quits after the second quarter.
And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. So they take the flag and the yardage that comes with it. McCaffrey following the penalty. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to be big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come
yeah, I should have been over.
The same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually.
Oh dang! Me looking at this damn thing. He about to score for the first time. No. Well, I was messing up my blowout.
17 seconds to go in this first half of action. This is first and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. McCaffrey is going backwards here, all the way back to the 5-yard line. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. Third and goal, trying to make that scoreboard at least a little more respectable. back to throw. Purdy. And that one too wide and incomplete. Problems on third down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on third down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to third down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on first and second down.
And this one is right through. So a long drive gets them down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And oh my, mistake there. Backs up, takes a fair catch at the 3-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And, partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late, that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
Purdy completes this one here to McCaffrey. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 13 yards there and a Niner first. Purdy. Right side, and he finds Gray. And he's got this down to the 35. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
Well, maybe this offense has learned something from watching their counterparts work. I wonder if their coaching staff said, let's do what they've been doing the entire game, because that's worked well. This offense, they have not looked particularly good all game long. But a nice throw there for a good gain and a first down.
And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. 58 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times.
But they're getting ready to go to work now in prime real estate after that last run. Found his spot and picked up nice yardage, didn't he?
And now he's got him knocking on the door of the red zone. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. He's able to work free for about 6 down to the 18.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
This 2nd and 4. And that one going to be off target and incomplete.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already. And it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. from the shotgun to McCaffrey. And he's brought down short. 2 yards there, needed 4. Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. Fourth down try. Here's Purdy. That is caught by the tight end Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. A great effort there. His second touchdown on the season. And the Niners are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the second half.
Is he showing you everybody he got again?
The extra point, and the lead is down to 28-10.
I'm in third quarter, almost in the fourth.
So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away.
Oh, damn. I figured he was going to be getting off. Yeah, I should have been done.
Turpin now from his end zone.
Yep.
And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
I'm normally done by. I'm normally out about 8 to 10, so that way I can play more. The internet kicked me out twice, so I had to start over my game. It was getting long.
Following the opening drive score on the other side, but this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You could say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
Second down, Pollard again. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. The good run on first down followed up by a not-so-good run on second down.
Now let's find out they're going to stick with the run here on 3rd down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
Prescott on 3rd and 2. Oh, they would have gotten the conversion if he could hold on. Instead, the drop means it'll be 4th down. Here's Brian Anger now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd.
I'm on Madden, but I'll be watching and I can put a name in, but you might want to keep watching just in case.
The spot will be inside the 35. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Purdy's throw complete here to Ayuk. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. First target, first catch, and a first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 84 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Purdy. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Oh, boy, Christian McCaffrey shaken up, so hold everything here as they're going to take a look at it. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. On first down, Purdy.
Yeah! Uh-huh. Whoa! Yeah, boy. Boy, he just lost 3 starters within 2 plays. Chris McCaffrey, his left tackle, and his safety. That's crazy. I'm sending blitzes on that side. The rest of the game, yeah. Go, don't bluff him. Let's go.
There's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
I'm almost done. I'm almost done.
In desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. The throwing here, Purdy. And that is incomplete.
Well, partner, they've certainly played up to their top 10 defensive ranking this week. They've stifled this opposing offense throughout this game. This contest is now lopsided because of their efforts, and there's still a quarter to go.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as they'll go for it on fourth down. Now on fourth down, they throw the deep ball, but it winds up to be incomplete. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Cowboys defense is going to get them the football back. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
First down, and it's Pollard again. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. From the 42 now, here's 2nd and 2. On play action, Prescott. And he will find his man Schwartz. That's complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 20-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there. They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people pointed out to me, it's a video game, man. Go ahead and put the numbers up. Sportsmanship, not an issue.
Exercise those fingers. 104 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Going to run again here with Pollard. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Tony Pollard, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys are closing in on a 4-1 start as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Extra point forthcoming. And they open the lead up now to 25 points. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. We're facing a big 4th quarter deficit here. Things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season. But in this one, well, their defense has really struggled. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. The offense on third down tonight, a pretty woeful 0 for 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 17. He'll fire this deep for Ayuk. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by Trayvon Diggs. And he will take this across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 4. They run straight ahead here with Pollard, and tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
Brandon, I've got to think.
All right, I'm in 2 clock mode, Cap. So I should be done in the next 5 seconds.
But they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And he will have a Cowboys 1st down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll try to throw now. Prescott. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. A CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until it's stopped.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. On 3rd down, it's Prescott. Throw left side, there's Schwartz with it. And he'll be brought down at the 34, well short of the 1st down marker.
Luka Doncic.
Defense, they played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Anger is on to punt, and he gets this one away. Looking into the raindrops, and he muffs it.
My ball.
So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided.
That is ball game.
And they take a knee.
Are you kidding me? Really? Are you kidding me?
He's good. I still got to choose the last minute off, but he just fumbled the kickoff return. Or the punt return.
And they'll indeed take a knee. And they will take a knee here. And well, they could just run this clock out, but here is the field goal unit on 4th down. And this one will be a 29-yard attempt. So this
All right,